Okay, Sergeant Cruz will be next on Shields. Mr. Shields, sir?
Yes.
Okay. Next matters are State versus Shields, CR 2021-412 and 2022-74. I'll note that Mr. Shields is appearing remotely from the Gila County Jail. His attorney, Mr. Warshaw, is here in the courtroom, and Mr. Van Auker is here from the county attorney's office. And Sergeant Cruz, do you know why Mr. Shields is appearing remotely today? I had down that he was going to appear in person today.
On our court calendar, Judge, it just says steady trial date.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Warshaw, I believe you were substituted in at the last hearing. First, did you receive a copy of the file from Mr. Clemency?
I did, Your Honor.
Okay, and have you had a chance to review that and or have conversations with Mr. Shields on his matters?
I did review, Your Honor, and I had a discussion with Mr. Shields over the phone at jail. I don't know, private. I'm gonna go see him today just because we discussed a couple things, and I may have an ethical issue in the case, and I want to discuss it with him and see what his opinion is before I would file anything with this court. But I'm gonna do that today after we're done with all our cases, see him in person.
So would you like me to then do a short turnaround of 2 weeks so you can verify that you can appropriately represent Mr. Shields?
Yes, sir. There seems to be so many attorneys that have went through this case that probably that would be in interest of justice to do that.
Okay. Mr. Van Auker, April 24th at 10:15. Any objection to that setting?
So long as time is excluded, no objection.
Okay. So, Mr. Shields, I'm going to move the matter out 2 weeks to April 24th at 10:15. Madam Clerk, I'll call that a trial setting conference. Mr. Warshaw has indicated he's going to go over, you said later today, Mr. Warshaw, to meet with Mr.
As soon as
Shields.
we're done, Your Honor.
So, Mr. Shields, you should be planning on seeing Mr. Warshaw sometime today, and he can discuss those matters, and then he can update me in 2 weeks. Mr. Warshaw, I would assume that if you do have a specific ethical conflict, you can file something promptly, and we may not even need to wait 2 weeks to start looking for new counsel.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, time is excluded. Mr. Warshaw, anything further on Shields?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Van Auker, anything further?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, that will be all on Mr. Shields. I'll see you back in 2 weeks, sir. Mr. Warshaw will be over today.
Thank you.
Okay, Sergeant Cruz, next will be Miss Romero, but I'm going to